How's it going, guys? I'm here to review Obsession and Backrooms, two films that everybody's been talking about. And it's been a while since I did any movie reviews, so screw it. I'm gonna do it. So, to start off with Obsession, the film is directed by a young filmmaker named Curry Barker, not to be confused with Clive Barker. This film follows a main character named Bear having a huge crush on a young woman named Nikki, but he is a hopeless romantic, just like me. He uses a product called One Wish Willow, where the wish can basically grant whatever he wants. So, of course, he wishes Nikki to be with him. And of course, that wish carries grave consequences because that wish turns Nikki crazy and obsessive. And Bear doesn't know what to do, even though he had every opportunity to stop it. But, we'll we'll leave it up to the audience to see who is really at fault. Anyways, the new Blumhouse Atomic Monster film really stressed me out to the point where I think twice about dating a Toxica.
Bend that ass over. Let that coochie breathe.
I'm just kidding. In seriousness, this film was really well made. It's been getting a lot of praise, and rightfully so. This original film is directed by a 26-year-old, and audiences are tired of seeing the same old stuff Hollywood's producing, to be honest. Audiences are hungry for new original stories. There's a reason, in my opinion, why it beaten Mando and Grogu at the box office. I thought the story was well thought out and executed greatly. I enjoyed the overall theme of the film. It was creepy at times, and other times I just wanted to yell at the characters out of frustration for their stupid decision making and lack of communication, but that's just me. This film is definitely one of the better Blumhouse films that they've made recently. For me, Blumhouse has been losing its steam recently, but there is hope. A24, on the other hand, well, that's one I'll get to. So overall, I'll give Obsession an 8 out of 10. Speaking of A24, I also want to talk about Backrooms, the long-awaited prequel to Backshots. I'm just kidding. I know I'm not the only one who thought of Backshots as a joke. Anyways, Backrooms. This film was directed by another young filmmaker named Kane Parsons. This film was based on the internet creepypasta series, also directed by him. This film follows a furniture store owner that is going through a rough marriage, discovering the endless liminal spaces of the back rooms, with his video crew as well. They also discover a entity that resides in the back rooms, leaving them trapped. The store owner's therapist eventually enters these rooms to find him. I thought this film was fairly executed. Honestly, I haven't seen the web series on YouTube, but I'm aware of it. For the film by itself, it was entertaining. It was creepy at times, but I wouldn't consider it scary. It was more interesting, if anything. I thought the overall plot for this film was well thought out. The imagery is really haunting because it reminds me of my lucid dreams. Dreams about extra rooms, spaces, secret underground levels, and walking through these liminal areas. Some shots of the film even remind me of my dreams. The characters and the overall theme for this film is well written. It's one of those films you have to watch twice to understand the deep meaning or the message. The film did have some cliche moments for me, but it still worked. I enjoy this film overall as well. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. And for Obsession, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Out of these two films, honestly, I enjoyed Obsession more. Both are still good, but Obsession had more of like an anxiety, fear factor for me. That's the best way I can describe it. And that's a good thing because that's how you know it's done its job. Well, that was my review of both Obsession and Backrooms. Please subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys soon.